Season 21, it's had its ups and downs, more downs than ups some would say, but it has got one good thing going for it, some absolutely monstrosity of weapons. The first one I want to talk about is the Cold Comfort. It's a rocket launcher from the Ghost of a Deep Dungeon, and it's got some excellent DPS perks on there. As of all the weapons that I'll be showing you, some really good weapons, but the first one I want to talk about is the Cold Comfort. And like I said, it's an absolute DPS monster. You're going to see in this video here, in this clip, sorry, I'm going to fire 4 rockets, bait and switch rockets, 1, 2, 3 and a 4. This thing is an absolute monster. Envious Assassin is the first perk I want to talk about. Rapidly defeating targets with other weapons before drawing this one. Transfers ammo to the magazine from reserves. This effect can overflow the magazine. You can get up to 2 extra rockets with Envious Assassin. So getting an extra 2 rockets is really nice. And then it's got bait and switch. Deal damage with all equipped weapons for a short period of time to give this weapon a damage boost. It's a 35% damage increase, bait and switch. 35% on a rocket launcher is absolutely nuts. So that's just an absolute damage increase. And then it's got the perk on there which really makes this gun tick, especially with Envious Assassin. Restoration Ritual. Whenever you revive an ally, defeating combatants with finishers, this reloads this weapon and it'll give it an extra reload. So what you'll see in this one is my Envious Assassin. I'm going to get a few multi-kills, just like so, with my Forbearance. So a good weapon to pair with it is Forbearance, something like Witherhoard, something like that. I'll switch, and you'll notice there I've got 3 rockets in the magazine, which again, on its own, is absolutely fantastic. But I'm going to proc the Origin Trait Restoration Ritual by getting a finisher on this little thrall here. And what you'll notice in a moment, you'll see the Restoration Ritual on the left-hand side of my screen. That is giving you an extra reload, an extra rocket. It just doesn't tell you, and that enables to fire 4 rockets. So 3 from the Envious Assassin and an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. The extra 1 from the Origin Trait. So just for a DPS situation, it's pretty easy to do. I've already got the multi-kills with my other weapon. So I've got 3 in the magazine, and I've also got the Restoration Ritual procced. So just for DPS phases, having 4 rockets on the fly is just absolutely crazy, and this weapon is an absolute must-have this season. But again, 1, 2, 3, 4 bait and switch rockets, an extra 35% damage in a matter of seconds. Absolutely huge burst damage, really top rocket launcher in my opinion. Now the Apex Predator from the Last Wish raid can also roll with bait and switch and some other perks, but for me, this one with the Envious Assassin and the Restoration Ritual has to be better than Apex Predator. Although Apex Predator is an excellent option, and these are the type of situations where you can use it. Bait and switch is relatively easy to proc. All you got to do is just hit the target with your other weapons, all 3 weapons, and it's an absolute melting machine. Converts this gun into something else. Bait and switch, this weapon is really strong, and it's excellent for all different types of DPS situations. I can really see this being used for seasons and seasons to come. I believe they've knocked it out of the park with this rocket launcher. It's definitely one of the best weapons in the game. Destroys pretty much everything in game, and if you've got a fire team of 6 running this, you can just say bye bye to any sort of raid or dungeon bosses. It's an absolute cracker. Now the other weapon I want to take a quick focus on is the Techeun Force. It's an arc fusion rifle, and there's one perk in particular on there called Control Burst that makes this fusion rifle up there, if not the best, one of the best in slot fusion rifles for DPS. The Control Burst just converts this gun into, like I said, best in slot. So the Techeun Force, that is from the Last Wish raid, it is craftable. You've always got a chance of getting the roll with Control Burst, but just in case you can craft them as well. But Control Burst, what it does, landing every shot in a burst, grants this weapon increased damage and reduced charge time for a short duration. It's a 20% damage increase, and it reduces the charge time by 10%. So having a 20% extra damage on the fusion rifle is really good. The roll I got with this one was rewind rounds to pair with that. But Control Burst, as long as you have that on there, you're pretty much set. It does convert this fusion rifle into one of the best in slots. Having an extra 20% damage is absolutely nuts on a fusion rifle. Again, it's excellent for boss DPS phases. Really good. You'll see this pop up now. You're going to see my numbers just going up with from the first burst to the second burst. So you can even pair this with the rocket launcher as well, or other options. But just for flat damage, the weapons, like a lot of people tend to use fusion rifles for DPS, is Cartesian coordinate. This absolutely outweighs that now. Even the Cartesian coordinate has got Vorpal, that's 15% on special weapons. Control burst is 20%, so it definitely makes it up there now. The Techeun Force. Perfect for all different types of damage situations, and like I said earlier on, you can actually pair this with the Cold Comfort or with the Apex Predator rocket launcher for some serious sort of crafting for DPS situations. Another perk that this fusion rifle does roll with is collective action. Now this is really good if you're running an arc or a stasis build, but I like to focus this one particularly on arc, because every time you pick up one of these ionic traces, you also get a 20% damage increase. So control burst is a really good one, and so is collective action. So any of them two rolls are pretty good. Just for this week, and I think it comes around again in 4 weeks, Loaded Question can also roll control burst. Now that is an adept one, so this could actually outweigh the Techeun Force, but that is from the Nightfall this week. So there's another one just to sort of like a replacement if you haven't got Techeun Force. Now the very last weapon of this video is a sword. I've done the fusion rifle and the rocket launcher, I've had a look at them, they're both DPS options. But this sword, I was really surprised when I crafted it how good this sword actually is. It's called the Precipice. It's a strand sword, it's our first strand sword. And like I said, I was surprised with it on a strand build, suspending and things like that. This is absolutely crazy. I did a whole hunter build on this, and you get this from the deep dives and focusing engrams at the war table. But chain reaction, each final blow with this weapon creates an elemental damage explosion and improves ammo reserves. That is the chain reaction, the enhanced perk, and I've also got enhanced unrelenting. Rapidly defeating targets triggers improved health generation. Guardians and powerful combatants count as more than one target. So if you kill something powerful or 3 enemies, you're going to get unrelenting going, infinite health, and that chain reaction obviously helps you unrelenting. So you can literally run round, suspend everything on a hunter build that I did, or some other builds, but I will link the hunter build that I did. It's absolutely crazy. So it's a really top tier sword. You're going to have loads of green strand effects flying everywhere from that chain reaction, and like I said, I was actually surprised on how good this sword actually is. But I do believe all 3 weapons that you've seen are very unique. The 2 in particular, the fusion rifle and the rocket launcher, I do believe that they're going to be top options for DPS for the next upcoming couple of seasons. We've got a new raid coming next season, hopefully. So these type of weapons, I do think, again, like even like raids we've got in the game now, they're absolutely top tier weapons for DPS. So if you can get on with all these server downtimes, try and get yourselves on and get some of these weapons crafted. I hope this video was helpful. What I'll do, all information for every weapon that you've seen, I'm going to leave a link to see all the possible rules, etc. via LightGG, so check the video description for that. Like I said, I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.